A good way to make your risk-taking easier is to practice filling the form. This is a wonderful tool from Julia Cameron's book, The Artist's Way. Filling the form means doing what comes next, which is usually something small, rather than jumping ahead to what's down the road, which is usually something much larger than what you're ready for, and where the stakes are too high. The form is the space from where you are now to where you wish to be. Hi viewers, watch the video till end to get a practical tip for handling the risk. Here is an example of an author whose stakes being too high to take a risk. The author's dream since young age has been to write a book. A scary undertaking for sure, as he needed an idea, and the time to write it. Then the author had to write it, submit it to agents and publishers, and be prepared for rejection and/or success. This seemed way too overwhelming for him, so he never started. Here's a personal example of the same story, this time using the tool, filling the form. Author's childhood dream has always been to write a book. That seemed too much to handle, so he broke it down into something simpler, a weekly newsletter. Paper and postage were an expense, so he broke it down into something simpler, a weekly email newsletter. Rather than racking his brain for ideas, the author paid attention to what life issues came up during the week and took ideas from them. Then, he wrote the article for that week's newsletter. When he was finished, he repeated this process week after week. Over a 20-week period, he had written 20 newsletter articles. Over time, he had 50 articles. The next step was to complete the process of converting these articles into a book called 50 Ways to Live Success. With that done, the author's dream became a reality. And all from filling the form by taking the bigger risk, breaking it down into manageable baby steps, and taking those steps over time on a consistent basis. Now it's your turn. Choose a risk you've wanted to take, either big or small. It can be a creative risk, a business risk, or a relationship risk. Start filling the form by 1. Looking at where you are now and where you want to be. 2. Breaking the risk down into small manageable baby steps. 3. Deciding to take each small step consistently over time. 4. Breaking it down into even smaller steps, if it's still too much a stretch. Filling the form is a tool that gives you a sense of comfort, order, and doability when taking a risk. It works. Keep this tool handy in your toolkit, ready to be taken out at a moment's notice when you want to take a risk or fulfill a dream. Begin filling the form today, and before you know it, your risk or dream will become a reality. Tip: risk-taking is scary when the stakes are high. Make it easier on yourself by taking one step at a time rather than a big gigantic leap. Hi viewers, thank you for watching this video. Please leave your comments in the comment box and subscribe our channel by clicking bell button.